Okay, so today we're back at the big dyno. We're going to test a one-wheel Hypercore harvest from a pretty new one-wheel plus. So it has maybe 50 kilometers or 100 kilometers officially. Then we built here a Tronics VESC controller 250R in there, and the rest is pretty much standard. It's a original box of the Plus, and then there's a custom-made battery pack. It's not completely in the box now because many reasons. In the moment there's only plus and minus on here. Has no BMS in the moment, and it's charged to 81 volts. It's 20S Molicel P28A. We will do what we want to do is I will put some amps onto the motor, and we will see how the wiring and the heat will transfer into the lid, into the cables, onto the batteries and into the motor. In order to achieve this, we will use a camera that plugs into my cell phone, and I'll show you how that looks. So here is a camera picture. So you see here that we are currently, it's completely switched off. So we're having 18 degrees Celsius max somewhere. We're having on the lid, hard to see, there's approximately nothing. Same 15, depends on where I was sitting tonight. And the battery as well, it's rather cold. So we'll have 10, 12. So right now we're going on, let's see, you can see in the background, it's still accelerating, going with 150 watts, 10 amp, 9 kilometers per hour, battery 78%, a little bit more amps in. Still accelerating. Let's see what the heat does. So the battery is still completely cold. Battery is cold, cables are cold, controller is 32 degrees Celsius. The peak point in the box is 32. And the motor, I don't get too close here. The motor, you see it in the back, is, well, it's nothing. 17. The brake is rubbing, as you can see. Brake is the hottest part. Okay. So we're still on some average small speeds here, 13 amps. Hope everything is cool. I'm gonna accelerate a little bit. 15 amps. The duty is on 33. Battery is still on. I'm going to change this one here. So we're going nicely with 300 watts approximately. Temperatures having 34 in the lid, maximum temperature. On the top we have a heat distribution, you see it here, where the controller is glued to the top of the lid. It's still 25-ish. The battery is ice cold in a way, still on 18. Motor on this side is 18. Brakes 30. Laptop 26. Okay, let's move on. So let's crank up the power a bit, going to 18 amps. We're now on 500 watts continuous approximately. Duty is on 40%. Speed 20 kilometers per hour, so that's probably going up a quite steep hill. Let's see what goes on here. In the box we have 34-ish, 36. The lid, nice distributed, no spots. It says 36, 37. The battery, ice cold. Cables, ice cold. The motor itself, we're getting 21 on the motor. So we go to the other side carefully. You see here inside the motor 17. Let's keep this running for a while. Still going 21 kilometers per hour. Batteries on 50%. Duty is on 46. Power is on 500. Okay, let's go 21. Accelerating to, that's quite 700 is quite nominal max power of the motor normally spoken. We're going 25. Duty is 50%. Let's see what goes on in the controller box. Nice and easy. 40 degrees. Batteries, cold as ice. Still 17, nothing on the controller, nothing major. On the top of the lid we are at 26. Motor hub 21. Okay, let's ramp up before we're running out of battery power. We're going up to 24. 24 this, almost. Let's go to 25. So 1 kilowatt. We're on 1 kilowatt, 30 kilometers an hour. Duty cycles at 60. With a little one wheel plus motor. So let's see. 40 degrees in the box. That's quite some wind here now. We're raising to 33. So it's 40 degrees. I have to say there's quite some wind in the box now as well for cooling. It's probably not as accurate. We should go backwards maybe. So we're having on top of the lid it's 27. That's nice and easy. Inside the box we're having hot spots of 40, 41, 42. So the battery is still 19 outside temperature. Motor hub. Motor's going 24. That's a cool picture, right? Okay, the motor hub is 20, that's the hot spot in the middle. Bearings getting warmer of the dyno. It's like a burning wheel. Nice. Let's see. 40 in the box. Move on. Let's see. 27, not much of a battery left. 28, 27, let's go 27, speed up. We are on 1200 watts continuously, reaching 70%, going up, going on 28, reaching 1300. 34, one more, come on, 29, going in the red zone, checking the controller, 40, pumping, batteries, 23, hub, 27, controller again, 40. Okay, it's time to reduce some of the speed here, let it cool down. Battery's going down, battery cranks back up from 30. I said it wasn't full at all. Oh, what? The cool down process. 30 around, 40 rounds, nothing bad here. Oh, it looks fine. Motor is not warm. Controller box. 40. So we're at the cool down phase here, just letting it chill for a moment. Cruising on 15 kilometers, duty 300, duty 35, power 300, 14 amps as we set it here. Temperature ESC is 45 as you see here, and 45 compared to 41. I think it's not bad. For sure, that's very close to what it is. So no surprises in here. It's around 40 with my camera. On top it says 26 on the lid. Let's have a look on the other side. Maybe here for this side of the cabling. Motor 28, battery box 22. Chilling. Let it run for a while. You want to check something of those numbers? It says we took out 1800 milliamp hours. Consumed approximately 25 watt hours per kilometer. That's quite a lot. Amp hours. Interesting. Amp hours, it's 4400 amp hours on this trip. Interesting. Okay, so batteries are 26%. Just stop it for now here, and yeah, do the next one soon. So back in the shop, let's do another test. Charge the battery without a BMS up to 82.5, more than enough. I want to do a endurance test on this 20S, but not like artificially super low, just as I did on the Floatwheel ADV Pro. So without any blades, should give us a nice average of, we will go probably with 10 amps to start with. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna spin the board a bit, give it a little bit of start. It's a quite heavy drum. See how it accelerates. So that's actually maybe a little bit too much. Too much, huh? So going 6 amps, 5 amps, 6, 7, 'Looks like a little bit too low. 8 amps, duty cycle 37. $21. VESC temperature is 32. I think the feed wheel weakening kicks in here, because it's getting faster and faster here. That's weird. The seal accelerates more and more. It's interesting. Field weakening should not kick in at this stage. Decided to go on duty instead of amps. It looks smoother. I just set it on 32 duty. Now it runs smooth. Running on 11 watts per kilometer, watt hours per kilometer. Temperature, we'll check the temperature as next thing. So there's 40 in the box. Hotspot is, no, it's 33. The hub is cool. The battery is 23. This is cool. Easy. It says hotspot of 38. It says 40 here, so that's quite reliable. So we're cruising on almost 40 duty cycle with 20 kilometers of speed. Still got 79 volts on the batteries. Nice and steady. Temperature, I double checked with the camera inside the box, exactly also 49, so this is absolutely correct temperature. The batteries are still ice cold, 20 degrees. Motor hub still cold. Cranking up a little bit here. 45, 47 duty. Let's see how fast we can go. '50 duty, 26, 27, 28. Going 30 kilometers an hour. Accelerating 32. Temperature in the SC is 50. Going on 34 kilometers. 35. It's more than my float wheel does. 36, 37, okay, I hit accidentally the brakes, no problem. 37. So let's go 40 kilometers. We're going 40 kilometers. Let's see what the temperature does. So, full speed. Inside the box. No air cooling this time. We're going 50 in the box. Batteries. Warming up to hand warm 25. Motor hub chili 22. Other side 24. We're going 40 kilometers. Oh, that was just something down there. So can we do more? We still have a little more room. Going 42, 44, that's my float wheel. 43, 80 duty, 85 duty. Going 45, 88 duty cycle. 46. 47. Woohoo! Lots of vibrations here. Come on, 90 duty cycle. We're going 48 kilometers per hour. Almost 50. Can we do it? $49. Come on. 50. 50 kilometers per hour. Temperature. No problem. 50. Battery. 23. Motor. 27. Batteries are 60% still. Full speed here. We're cooking. Yes, we can do 50 kilometers per hour on a... Whew, let's go up. It's not going all the... Racing down the hill. No, not down the hill. There's quite some friction here. Is 30. Batteries nice and cool, cables cool, motor getting somewhere around 30. So yes, we're still going almost 90 QD, 45 kilometers per hour, chewing through the batteries. Did 13 kilometers already, probably another 10 to 12 could be doable. Temperatures are all still super stable. So that's nice. We'll see here that time is 40 minutes, distance 20 kilometers, efficiency 9 watt hours per kilometer. Energy almost 200 watt hours, amp hours 4800, speed average 30, speed max 50, power average 300, power max 3400. Kilometers, 71 volt left, 71. So for sure empty is my battery in the GoPro or whatever. So yeah, we're still going well. 31 kilometer. I did the same test, same setup with this thing here. The ADV Pro, and we were done at 32, I think. I have to check with my own videos. So we can make it on a 20S, but it's a 18650 liter battery. I have the feeling we consume less on this motor. Might be the size, because it was the same setup, same setup. On the endurance test. Still a little bit to go. Having 66, I would think 60 should be the minimum. Okay, now we're at almost 60 volts, 4600 milliamps. I would have thought it's a little bit more, but we're on 35 kilometers. The battery is empty since a while, according to the app, but we know that the batteries can go to 60. But I think this is it for now. Thank you. Let's release the board from the pain. "35 kilometers. Hand warm, less than hand warm.